That's going to leave a mark. That's the Myriad Tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know. It's a beaten path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. Wonders why the Sifu would want to see.
Sibi? Lapvanen aginkan man. Geratna fal hutut mustugai la wute.
The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace. The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place. He welcomes you to the Myriad Fort and introduces himself as the... But he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 has preceded you. He heard you took out-of-date side against the scavengers in Bunker 101. It seems you There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you. The Sifu says sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of... Your Muma invented Wung Fu. Originally, it consisted of unarmed combat and the 6 weapons, the boomerang. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's There, he wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. You both have gentle minds, so they want to wage a gentle war. Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the... Once you've dealt with the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu to unite their tribe. Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village. He remembers your kind and unselfish soul and can sense you still... Anyway, the memories you make with your family are strong and can sometimes come to life. Passing the old village on your way to the first rival outpost might help. You have things to do, places to go to. It's time for you to revisit the past. Shine's happy that the Myriad can count on a friend as bright as you. The gatekeeper welcomes you back to the fort. Wouldn't be surprised. Let's see. But it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer. As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over. Echoes of a long-lost past like whispers in the wind. Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swimming technique. Learning to swim can be scary when you don't know what you're doing. He thinks you should really know how to swim by now. Why not? There's no better time to... He says that wasn't too bad, was it? Way to go. Don't let the sound of the waves... But you need practice. Lots of... Judging by your Muma's look, it seems you forgot something. You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go. The dedication to training is important. You can't rely solely on the fact that Wang Fu is in your blood. You should know. Practice makes She'll see you at the village square. She says that's good. With a passion for learning, you'll... Here's another familiar face with lots on his mind. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working on. You should look for things that are He wonders what usefulness you found. He says whatever it is, it shouldn't be left lying around. He can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know how to upcycle. That's the spirit. You can't make a difference unless you get your... He'd love to teach you to upcycle, and the scrap you found... You did well, but he can't help. He appreciates those able to deliver a sharp. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It looks like she's starting to lose her patience. You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see you on the village square.
Can't see.
Then you've got a good excuse. You share a responsibility to prevent hardship on nature and the environment. She wants you to grow up and start thinking for yourself. You really need to find yourself before she's gone. She won't live forever, you know that. But she intends to make the most of every day. You've always followed your own path. They look determined. Better watch out. He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you think you're going. He says that it's not too late for you to turn back, though. There's no way they'll let you pass. He says you're right. Nobody can tell him. She asks if you're hurt. What happened? She says it's nice of you to consider them, but they have weapon training at sunrise tomorrow, so they'll need all. The most important thing is that you're okay. It's time to focus on your training now. Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best.
Why add Fulia higher?
He asks if you could help him too before you leave for training. He'll leave the quick part to you. You're the martial artist. He suggests you get going and find him gadgets and ideas for how you can He's curious to see what you found. He's all for renewal and has even considered making the trip out into the wilds to look. He says it's about time you learned how and offers to teach. The stuff?
Yeah.
You should take it with you.
Wow.
He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make. Your Muma says it's about time you got here. Hopes you're as ready as you claim to be. She says she is eager to get started. You don't have... Your Muma says you did well today. She's so proud of you. That's all she's ever asked of you. Been working on a present for you. You should go see him and find out what... Catchy. Your Muma says she's never seen an apparatus as green as this. A piece of scraptronics like this has built-in old-world tech. It's called an automaton, and it's hardwired to your DNA. It'll follow wherever you go and see whatever... Says it's not a record keeper. Your Muma says you look tired. No wonder. It's been a long day. Everything ends, but rest and you'll find strength for tomorrow. Nothing could stop Lupa from setting the world on fire. Your Muma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire. That's just adding fuel to the flames. Give it a last burst and you'll make it. Your Muma says this is it. The time has come. She must fight Lupa Lupin. This... Whatever happens, you need to know she loves you. And everything she's done has been to protect... Here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present. You must go through fire and water to make it out of here. Your Muma says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker than water. You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow. Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you. The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now. If a sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about. What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory. As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on.
The tribe's caught a fluffy hulk. Better watch out, it's no pet.
They couldn't keep it down. Fluff hulk's on the loose.
91.
They've received news a Ronin had strengthened their ranks and were looking for
إيميتالا.
a group of myriad crusaders already headed out to Jagni's Mercadorpus.
إيميتالا.
You should hurry there and help them best the outpost.
إيميتالا.
Not really. It's west of Bricktown. You can spot Gizmo's chug yard from the hill it resides on. Toxanol was something called a corporate juggernaut, and our world still bears the marks of the massive ecological catastrophes they inflicted upon the land. Look, an emergency box from the old days. Wow, bet that nut makes a tight fist. Tunnels like this still carry echoes from the past. Can you hear it? That's the stuff. That notice board, filled with the leftovers of used-to-be wants. You're getting close to one of those old Toxanol brick towns. The Toxanol Corporation made this place, and then just threw it away when they were done with it. Well, small ones. Places like this were cheap back in those. There must be a track somewhere in this brick town. Someone has to end this plague before it's too late.
Can't get it every time.
Let's see. You found the track! Amazing it wasn't destroyed. So much of this place was just discarded. Lucky the track somehow made it. No, it was never nice. It was new once, but that's not nearly the same thing. The tracks moved on from Bricktown. Every day comes with a new chance to save the world. Well, looks like the Fry Sparker's knobs need to be in sync if you want to get the hardware working. It's a Fry Sparker mindset. Boom, you got something. It's not exactly what you wanted, but you got it right away. Nothing, huh?
Plants would be the bare minimum. You found the whereabouts, the deepest, darkest forest in the land, sometimes hard to see for all the trees. Lava moth. Dead. The sky is as bright as it's going to be. That's a resource totem, a monument left behind by those that picked scrap, trying to keep the area clean. The day is wasting away. Mercadorpa's outpost, a Jagni tribe stronghold. Let's see. Says it's time to set the outpost free. Inflict as little damage as possible as you make your way through to the rival captain. If you can, you should try to convince the captain to give up the outpost. They're ready to enter the outpost when you are. Every step you take. Here's the first line of defense.